Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ryan Makes Sense, where we talk about personal finance, investing, and analysis. So we are at the inflection point of our Finviz journey. So far, you have created a Finviz account. You have walked through the website a little bit. Um, you have thought about companies that you potentially contribute to that are publicly traded companies. You have subscribed to my channel. You have hit the like button. You've told your friends and family about this and to get on the bandwagon. So please do that. It helps out. And you've also gone through Finviz data points and a website that can help us use history to learn about our future. So, with that, we are going to jump into making some scanners on Finviz. So, this is the scanner I made for um, based off AMD. Um, so, I wanted to make an update to this and show you guys how to do that. So, this was from the last video, part two of Finviz definitions and using Hindsight. I was thinking about it, and I think I want to remove the market cap. Um, so what this is doing is that it's looking, sorry, my leg had an itch. It's looking at companies between 300 million and 2 billion. We don't want to be in this little range. We want to be all inclusive. So we're going to change this to any. And that adds, we were at 14, now we're at 23. This is great. So I'm going to go back to my presets and I'm going to save this screen. I'm just gonna call it this and remove the old one. Save changes. Okay, so now what I'm going to do and what you're going to do following along, I'm gonna make two more screeners based off of companies that moved up and have sustainably moved up, and were companies that I wish I would have invested in. So I'm going to do two of those. And then for the third screener, we're going to make one off the fly based off all of these 50 different data points together. And then I'm going to show you how to capture that information and catalog it. So, with that said, let's go to our Wayback website. And one company I wish I would have invested in was Nvidia. Oh my God. So let's go back here. Let's search for Nvidia. Oops. So, like I said, we have to grab the first landing URL. So, just going to put that there. And let's look at the time frame that it was the cheapest that we should have gotten, that we could have had the most maximized return. Oh my God. 2015. Three freaking dollars. Uh, okay. Yeah, $4. Okay, so let's go. Let's look around 2015 for Nvidia. 2015. All right, we've got one. We've got a couple. August 10th. Let's use that. 22 bucks. That's a little bit. That might have been pre-split. August 2015. August. Yep, so it looks like it's pre-split. So that is fine. That's great. So 5.99 back then as a high. Pre-split is up here. So it looks like the stock is split about 5 times. Let's use this data. So what we're going to do is do that, do this. Let's go to our screener and we're just going to copy the data points. Let's go to, let's shrink this down a little bit. We want to see all. Okay, the market cap is really high. Again, I don't want to add market cap. I don't want to remove any other potential companies that could also be in the same pool. So by leaving out the market cap, it's going to allow more potential companies like this to show up. Okay, this one has forward PE. Again, we don't care about that. Quick ratio 6. Okay, let's go to quick ratio. We want over 2. Actually, let's do over 5. That is insane. Wow, we went from 8,500 stocks to 984. EPS this year is 50%. Oh my goodness. EPS growth this year over 30%. EPS next year over 30% again. Oh my gosh. Where is it? EPS growth. Did I miss it? Oh, this year. Whoops. Over 30%. Down to 60. Perfect. Yep. Okay. This year over 30%. Next year over 30%. That's amazing. Wow. Just wow. Gross margins 50%. Oh my God. What a monster. What a monster. Gross margins. I like over 30%. Yeah, I'll see 35. 37 companies. Okay. Operating margin, don't really care about that one at the moment. Let's see what else can we add. Let's go over here. Institutional transactions positive. That's good. Let's do transactions. Institutional transactions, we want positive. All right, 37 down to 24. Let's look at gross margins. Insider ownership, we want positive. We don't, if we're given these options, we don't want to remove any as it can hinder our results. Let's see what else we can do. Wow, institutions own 91%. That is disgusting. Okay, let's put institutional ownership over 50%. Wow, we have one stock that hits the mark. Wow. Let's bring that back. Let's bring that back to 30%. Wow, still even. Okay, let's just say the ownership is over 10%. Come on. There we go. We got 3. Okay. I'm gonna call that good. Let's save this. Save screen. This one is definitely a 20%, 2,000 per 20,000. Yeah. So this is a big one. Potential. I don't like using potential twice. Solid movers. Solid movers. And then I'll put NVDA based off NVDA and Nvidia. And I'll put this one off AMD. We're gonna save that. Okay. Another one I wish I would have got in with is Tesla, of course, but let's do software. Let's do Digital Turbine. I actually did get into that one at $1 and it went to $100. Not to my own horn, but let's do Digital Turbine. So we have apps. We got to grab that. Oh, look at that pattern. Oh, it's breaking out. What a good pattern. Okay. So we have the Digital Turbine and we've got it in the website generator. Let's see what time frame we should have bought. I did buy. Yep, 2015. Yep, 2016. There was the cup and handle. Yeah. So, down in the $1 area. Yeah. So low. So we want 2017, March, April, May 2017. March, April, May 2017. Okay, so it just took us to a random time frame. So let's just quickly go back to the Wayback website. There we go. Okay, there's apps, and let's get that screener looking. We want 2017. Nothing in 2017, nothing in 2018. 2019? Let's see. What was, yeah, it was high 2019, like $5 maybe, $4 or $5. Price. Where's the price? Price. $2. Okay, we'll take it. So let's look at what we've got. Quick ratio is a 0.9. That is totally fine. So we are going to go to over 0.5. Debt to equity. Oh, that's one I should have added. Debt to equity is low, so let's add that. We want under 1 for sure. Debt to equity under 1. So this is kind of tricky what we're doing here. There are going to be companies that have debt and use debt very well. So by doing this, we are trimming a lot of potential good companies out. But again, this is to find companies that a year later move 10x. So it's a very pointed, specific screener. So just put that out there. Um, EPS this year we're not going to do. EPS next year over 100%. So let's go over here. EPS growth next year over 30%. Gross margin over 30%. Over 30%. Actually, let's change that to 35. Over 35. Okay. Shares float under 100 million. Hell yeah. So the less float available, less shares float means the more volatile the stock is, which is good when you're in a good stock, which is the only stocks we get into. Float under 100 mil. Yeah. All right. Let's go back over here really quick. Forward P. Yeah, the forward P is so high, it doesn't matter. Quick ratio, debt, quarter. We do like that quarter growth. Sales, let's do sales quarter over quarter. I mean, but that's so, yeah, let's do it. Sales quarter QTR. Okay. EPS growth quarter over quarter. Sales growth quarter over quarter. Okay, we don't want to be too over inclusive or under inclusive. So 33% is really high. So let's just do over 5%. Yeah. Gross margins that are 30% above, great. Okay, so that's basically a good indicator. We do want this to be under. Look at that. It's so weird. It's showing that it's under the SMA 50 and 20 on this chart, but down here it's not showing that, which is kind of weird. So we're gonna put where are we? Price is above 200 day. But it is below the 50 and the 20. Price below SMA 50. Yeah, not many. I might remove that. Okay. Yeah, this is what we've got. I think I'm gonna remove these to remove some restraints on this. Yeah. Okay, let's leave those. 35, that's still a lot. Let's add one more. Average volume, yes. Okay, average volume over 1 million. There we go. Over 1 million. That'll bring us down to one. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's too over inclusive. Let's do over 500. 7? Okay. Okay. Let's do it over 200. 200,000 is a little too low. Let's do 300. 300 is safe, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so let's save this as another screen. Solid movers. I would call this digital gold mine apps. All right, now we're gonna make one screener based off of what we know. So let's clear the field. Reset. All right, so I know one thing for sure. We want gross margins over 30%. Yes. We want a quick ratio above 0.5. We want average volume of 1 million. We want the price to be below, let's do $10. EPS growth this year. We want over 30%. Let's actually, yes, let's keep that. And we want growth next year over 30%. All right, we're down to 26. We want insider ownership to be positive. See, that's a little too high because we're looking at a broad range of stocks under $10, so there's not going to be too much insider ownership. Institutional, let's look at positive. Okay, there we go. So these look really good in my opinion. Let's just do a once over really quick. Exchange market cap, EPS next 5 years, dividend, performance, okay. Index, okay. Okay. Oh, yes, shares outstanding. We want under 100 million. No, we're gonna fix that. Dang. Oh, sorry, I think we want float. Float under 100 million? Not quite. Ooh. Let's let's leave that, I guess. Wow, what's on here? Soul, Amarin, Orgo. Oh my God, all these I've got 10 baggers on. Uh, oh man, okay. Um, I got purple too. Okay, so this looks very good and broad. Let's run with it. Let's save this as um casting wide net for gems. Okay. All right. So now that we've got our screeners, we are going to now want to catalog these bad boys. So we are going to, I'm just going to do in a separate screen really quickly. We're going to do Google Sheets, or you can do Microsoft Excel, whatever works best for you. I like Google Sheets because I can log in from any computer and have access to my data, whether it's Google Docs, Google Sheets, what have you. Um, So I'm gonna bring it on over. All right, so there's our spreadsheet. So now that we have this, we want to copy the ticker symbol onto the spreadsheet. So what we're going to do is go to filters, not filters. We have these open. We're going to go to settings. It's not on this page. So what we're going to do, let's go to screener, casting wide net. I'm already here. Let's go to digital. So now that we've gone to our screener, we are now going to, we are now going to go to custom right here. And we are going to deselect everything except for ticker. And this takes just a minute or so. All right. And now that we have that, what we can do is now go up here, copy our stocks. And this was from the digital gold mine, I believe. Let's zoom out a little bit here. Okay. So I'm going to paste these bad boys. And what I like to do is I like to remove the links because it makes the spreadsheet load faster. And I also like to remove the formatting by hitting the shift and the button above the enter button. Just kidding. That button did not work. We are going to format and clear formatting. Okay, it's control. Okay. So there's number one. Let's go to casting wide net. Casting wide net, hit the custom. All right, let's add another sheet. Casting wide net. All right, we're gonna hit the control button plus that button above the enter, the pipe to limit. And then we're gonna right click on here and we're gonna remove links. Perfect. And going back to our screener, let's go to digital gold mine. I might have already got this one. Let's find out. Yep, suave, okay. So this is digital gold mine. We add another sheet and this will be solid movers. All right, and we're gonna hit custom. And we're gonna hit the control, the pipe to limit. We're gonna right click and we're gonna go to remove link. And lastly, we've got potential 20x stocks. Custom. We're gonna copy all these, paste, go back, go to page 2. And add these, and we are going to remove the link and, or I'm sorry, we're gonna remove the formatting and link. All right, so now we have a catalog. We have successfully done something amazing. So we created a screener. We found potential stocks that are going to move. We've cataloged these stocks as great stocks potentially. The next step, which will be next video, is I'm going to show you the platform to download and how to chart these out, which is going to be exciting. So we have this catalog. What we can also do in the meantime is just create a new tab and call it total stocks or all stocks dupe removed. So now if we just go in here, and then if we just grab all the stocks, so we're not doing double duty in terms of charting or data review, that will help us. Casting wide net. All right. And it looks like we've got about 50 stocks. Let's remove duplicates, which is here, data, oops, data, cleanup, remove duplicates, remove duplicates. All right, there were 15 duplicates that are now gone. So now that we have these, we can now, we have these saved. Now we need to chart them out in Thinkorswim, which I am going to show you how to download. We'll do together. And then next we are going to chart one of these out. So let's just go ahead and insert row above. Let's call it stock.